Hello, my name's Steve and I sell stuff on eBay as a hobby, and in this video I want to show you my payout for the 20th of September 2022. But first of all, let's have a look at what sold this week. It's Wednesday, the 14th of September, and my first sale of the week is this Star Trek action figure. It's from The Next Generation. It's a character called Vash, who was an archaeologist who became Picard's love interest in a couple of episodes. I know the second episode was called Cupid. I can't remember what the first episode was called. But this is my 42nd Star Trek action figure to sell. This has gone for the full asking price of £15, which I'm happy with. I've owned this for a long time, bought it in the mid-90s. I put all of my action figures up for sale a couple of years ago, so this has been hanging around for a long time. Last year I delisted everything. A couple of months ago I put everything back up. I have put everything up at £15 each, and this has sold for the full asking price, so I'm quite happy with that. Bit late in the afternoon now, so I'll be posting this tomorrow morning. It's Friday the 16th of September, and yesterday evening I sold a bundle of books by George R.R. Martin, the writer of the Song of Ice and Fire series, which was made into the Game of Thrones, which to this day I've neither read nor seen. But what I do know about George Martin, or George R.R. Martin, not to confuse him with the Beatles producer, is that his books sell very well. I've sold a few bundles by him now, and yesterday these three books, which are not in that series, went for a total of £15, which was the full asking price. Now I paid £1 for these three volumes, so that's a nice little profit, and I think I get some fee reductions on that through a selling fees promotion on eBay. So done quite well out of this. I only bought them last week, and they have sold within 2-3 days of my listing them, so I'm very pleased with that. Anyway, to show you what they are, there's a novel called The Armageddon Rag, and there's Fever Dream, fever spelled rather oddly there, but I presume that's pronounced fever. And a collection of short stories called Tough Voyaging. So that's three paperback books, £15 all in, and I'll be sending that out this morning. It's Monday the 19th of September, and I've got three items sold yesterday evening to show you, first of which is this edition of C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And you can probably tell from its size that it is an illustrated edition. It's in very nice condition, and let's see if I can find some actual illustrations in it. So yeah, there's that sort of thing, and then more sort of full page panels. So that's a very nice copy of this. It's in excellent condition. The pages are nice and clean, and yeah, the even the dust jacket's in pretty good condition. That I had up for £9, and that is sold for the full asking price. So that I will be posting off tomorrow, along with this, which is a jigsaw puzzle. Now it's a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and it depicts covers from Agatha Christie novels. Had this up for some time. I was asking for £6 plus £3 postage and packing, and yesterday I took an offer of £5, which was paid very quickly. Now the next one is actually quite difficult to show you because, just a moment, I have sold this huge bundle of books by Terry Pratchett. Now, is 20 of them altogether. This is 13 of them. I'm not going to show you all them all individually, but this is these 13 are in the same sort of edition, really, with covers, I think, by Josh Kirby. And I'll just show you a few of them. This was the first in the Discworld series. It's called The Colour of Magic. So it's that sort of thing, really. Weird Sisters and so on. And as I say, I'm not going to show you all of them because there's too many to go through them individually. But that's 13 of them. The other seven are these. Now, these aren't quite as uniform as the other one. This is a later edition. This one is Eric Faust there, crossed off. Eric, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that really, but I guess it's called Eric. And there's things like Monstrous Regiment, uh, Thud, um, and Going Postal, which I believe was made into a film, maybe a television movie. But there's 20 of them all together. Now, I'd originally put them up for quite a lot of money. I put them up for £100 because that's what they seem to be selling for, quite honestly. So I was a bit optimistic, but yes, I listed them for £100 plus postage and packing. Reduced the price gradually. I got it down quite rapidly to 60. Then I put it up for £50. And at that it has sold. Now, last week or the week before, I did get an offer of 35, which I turned down, not because of the price, but because the person who made the offer was registered in Spain, but his postal address for sending the items was in Romania. So I did think that was a little bit dodgy. Didn't have a great deal of feedback, so I decided to turn that down. Didn't really want to sell to somebody where I wasn't that sure where they were going for. Now, this batch of 20 books is going to Finland. I'm quite happy with that. And for £50 plus £6.95 postage, I'm very happy with that. So 3 nice sales today, and they'll all be posted out tomorrow. It's Monday afternoon now, and I've had an order in for this bundle of books by Ken Follett. There's only 3 of them, but they are very big volumes. And I've got a feeling that once I've got these wrapped up, they are going to be too large to send as a small parcel. So it might cost me as much as £5.95 to send those. I've been paid £15 for them all in. I paid about £1 to obtain them. So, yeah, there will be a little bit of profit in that. They're in reasonable condition, and what we have here is the first 2 volumes of his Century trilogy. So we've got Fall of Giants and Winter of the World. And this one is from a different series. It's called The Pillars of the Earth. I think it's number 1 in the Kingsbridge series. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. So that's 3 very hefty books. I've sold them for £15. eBay will have taken about £2, I suppose, maybe a bit less in fees. Not sure exactly, but it may cost me £6 to send them off. So not an awful lot of profit in there, but it's better than breaking even, I think. So that's 4 parcels I've got waiting to go out now. £107.18 was sent to my bank account on the 20th of September, and that's what I get after eBay take their fees. There were a couple of discounted fees here, only £3.18 on the Terry Pratchett books and 88p on the George R.R. Martin books. After postage, I'm left with £80.78. Everything is parcel sized, but I've paid a little bit more for the Ken Follett bundle because that has had to go as a medium-sized parcel, being slightly over 2 kilograms in weight. I've paid £6.95 for the Terry Pratchett books. That I sent as a tracked package because that carries insurance up to £100. And was actually slightly cheaper than £7.05 for small parcels signed for. Not sure why that's cheaper, but there it is, so that's what I opted for. Anyway, 6 items sold, £80.78 after fees and postage. 6 items sold then, £80 in my pocket, a little bit more than usual, largely down to the Terry Pratchett books, which I actually acquired for nothing. If you're interested in seeing how that came about, then follow the link in the description below about my large book haul earlier this year. So yes, quite pleased this week. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And I hope to see you next time. But first of all, let's have a look at those Terry Pratchett books again.